Welcome on in to the Fashion Boulevard. I said hello. Welcome in to the Fashion Boulevard, here to raise your gentlemanly IQ, increase the longevity of your wardrobe, raise the levels of sophistication in your presentation. I am the one and only Union Square player. Try the clothing coach approach. Yeah. Tell your favorite neighborhood athlete about me. Welcome into the Fashion Boulevard. I am the one and only Union Square player, reporting to you live from the Clothing Coach Studios in downtown San Francisco, here to raise the levels of sophistication in your presentation and increase the longevity of your wardrobe. We're not just here to talk fashion, we're here to talk fashion as it relates to your personal style, baby, and tie it into your personality and personal goals, because we want you to get to the bag, baby. Your presentation can be an easy aid, a quick, low-hanging fruit for you to go ahead and pick and choose. And you gotta get dressed anyway, baby. So let's get you a return on investment. You know, I was just reading here in this beautiful Egyptology book about the reign of King Amenhotep III, Tutankhamun's grandfather, began in 1391 BC and led to unprecedented achievements in all spheres of Egyptian life. My point is, it was part of a legacy, and as you see, a lot of folks ask me why I keep this photo nearby here, because the legacy of the Clothing Coach, baby, started early 1900s with this gentleman right here. My grandfather was one of the pioneers of Egyptian clothing manufacturing, owned fields of premier Egyptian cotton, and actually exported cotton only to two cities outside of Egypt, which were Paris, France, you understand what I'm saying? And the only other city was none other than San Francisco, where home to your own Union Square player. You understand what I'm talking about? So the history is very, very real. You know, I definitely got some stories for you to go on, but I was raised myself in my father's clothing business right outside of San Francisco, baby, Milano Square. Interesting how the square always was there for the player, even before I was in the Union Square. You understand what I'm talking about? But it's all part of the legacy, and we're gonna keep it continuing. So what I want you to do is come on over with me and grab a seat, because I want to talk to you about the importance of details. Details can make or break an outfit. You understand what I'm talking about? This is why you need to get you a clothing coach, baby. Somebody that understands the power of your presentation and how to tie it to your personal goals. One of the main ways to up your IQ of nonverbal communication is the simple details in your wardrobe, the simple details in your outfit. You understand what I'm talking about? So it's not just the jewelry that you're wearing, from the conversation to that you're saying, from what you're not saying. You understand what I'm talking about? And what your clothing can be doing for you. So let me go ahead and take a quick sip and let you know, baby, it's not always what you do. Sometimes it's how you do it. So, gentlemen out there, you want just an easy win, a quick, easy win for you, go ahead and understand the power of a pocket square, a lapel pin, okay? Getting you a cashmere, a quality fabric. Now, mind you, especially if you want to add a little flamboyant to your thing, man, if you want to go flamboyant, you want to go with something yellow, something red, you need to get you a quality fabric, man. You know those loud designer prints, and that only works if it's designer, baby. We got to understand what clothing was meant for, what it was meant to do, the price per wear, that PPW, baby, that I'll be referring to. So we got to understand a lot of this to understand the value of the clothing. So let me go ahead and walk on over and show you a little bit about the details that I'm referring to. Look at this beautiful, lovely, narrow pinstripe that we have. Clothing Coach original, of course, with the lovely surgeon cuffs that we have on here. Just lovely, lovely detail. Now, I tell you, if you're in the finance world, especially, my man, if you're going to Tokyo, if you're going to New York, if you're going to London, this is an easy win right here, because they see that surgeon cuff and they say, oh, He's going custom. He knows his sophistication is up there. You understand? They're gonna go ahead and just put you in a different category immediately just by seeing the sleeves on your jacket. You understand what I'm saying? Look at this beautiful detail that we have in this Bemberg paisley lining. Now, what is Bemberg? Okay, Bemberg is a type of fabric that is derived from the inside of the cotton stem. You understand? So we got some cotton balls here for you, right? The cotton plant. You understand? This is where a lot of the quality shirts are going to be made from. So the stem that this is growing on, that goes through a process where it comes out into this luscious Bemberg lining that does what? Makes it significantly more breathable. So a lot of your standard suits are gonna come with a polyester lining. And you know, here at the Fashion Boulevard, baby, ain't no polyester investors. So we like our clothing to be breathable. You understand? That natural fiber. We don't want the petroleum-based waste. So back on track here with some more details. We got the lovely, lovely pick stitching that you see, which is just that hand stitch that's done all across the lovely peak lapel that we have here. So again, a lovely, lovely detail. We have this beautiful interior customized. What's his main motto, man, especially with the times that we're going with? My man that we got this is a fireman. Okay, and he chose persistence as a lovely little signature inside of there. Now, you'd be surprised when those little details will come up, baby, but those are where your personality shows through, where you can communicate more without necessarily having to start a personal conversation or necessarily take it there. So we did that to every way, and you know we have to keep the lapel popping with the paisley lining as well too. Gets a little bit windy in the San Francisco city, baby, and I know your city might too. I heard Chicago gets windy out there, baby. You might have to pop your collar. You understand? Like 40 Water taught us, pop that thing up, baby, and you gonna have a nice touch of style, flair. She gonna say, ooh, does that match your interior? God damn. My man is prepared. Let me go ahead and move on over to this lovely wool and mohair blend, another Clothing Coach original. Once again with the surgeon cuffs, the pick stitching, the ticket pocket, again tied to your personality and style with that same beautiful interior Bemberg paisley lining. Okay, and the details continue. Look at that beautiful patch pocket on the interior for business cards and such to match using the shell fabric. Beautiful, beautiful fabric from none other than Vitale Barberi Canonico. You understand? The oldest mill in the world in Italy, founded in 1663. You understand? So let me say that again to you. 1663. This mill was making fabric before our dear country here was a thought. You understand what I'm talking about to you, baby? That is elegance. They've been doing this for a long, long time. Okay. And what do we have here on these beautiful trousers? The wool and mohair, some of the finest fabric that you can get, which is what gives it this beautiful sheen. But this is a double besom pocket rather than a quarter top pocket that runs straight up. A lot of gentlemen, especially if you got that baller belly, baby, and you wearing your waist a little bit below that belly, what's gonna happen? Your pockets, they're gonna flare up. We wanna avoid that. So we just get you a nice double besom pocket. We throw in the nice snug text waistband, you understand, which is a gripper waistband to keep your shirt from moving out of place. Of course, the braces, the buttons for the braces, you may have heard of them as suspenders, but that's the clip-on, baby. We ain't clipping nothing on. No ties, bow ties, or suspenders, baby. We getting the braces, the real deal Holyfield. Because we gonna raise your level of sophistication in your presentation, baby. You understand? And now, why do all these details matter? One, non-verbal communication is very, very important. You understand? Two, your own comfort and breathability, baby. And three, really should have been number one. I started is the confidence, baby, because when you look good, you feel good. You understand? We want you to play good and get paid good. And what does that sound like? That sound like to me, yes, indeed, it is time for a prime time highlight. Neon Dion with the inspiration and motivation, baby, that goes way back. Look at Brother Steve, you understand what I'm talking about? Now, the details. already has a lapel pin for the win. You understand what I'm saying? Now we got a tie pin with the beautiful diamond on the interior, just details, very, very simple. Raises the whole elegance and IQ. Now, Brother Steve got the face mask because you know the COVID-19 got to step up the hygiene nowadays, you know what I'm talking about. But with the face mask to match the socks, baby, the Pima Cotton Peruvian made socks, by the way. You have to understand, which is top quality. You understand what I'm saying? Gonna last them a very, very long time. What's that, Steve? Come on, man, stop. He said he ain't wearing his shoes only because the ones I tried to put on couldn't fit. Man, stop that, man. You understand? We keeping it very, very player around here. You understand what I'm saying? So, all I'm saying is, we really kept them off to show you the socks so you can see that they polka dots and matching. Just a simple touch. And when she gonna see them, you might get invited, Steve. You might have to kick your shoes off again anyway, player. What's she gonna say? She gonna, ooh wee, I know he ain't matching to the socks, baby. But that's what we do. This beautiful silk, cashmere, and camel hair blend, herringbone, man, we got to stop it. We got to stop it, baby, because I tell you, the details is endless. It's endless. It's conversations, it's icebreakers. I'll tell you, oh, is that a red? Is that a paisley you got there? Oh, where'd you get that cashmere? You understand? Get the conversation started non-verbally. So, all I want you to do, while I can enjoy this beautiful, lovely coffee that I have here, all I want you to do is take a sip with me. Enjoy yourself. Run on over and tell your favorite neighborhood athlete about me.